What could circus people do that I couldn't do? Juggle, I can juggle.
Unicycle?
Magic trick, can do a magic trick. Unicycle can do that.
Can't unicycle.
Give me a unicycle. Did you see my new things that I got? So you put your feet in there, and then eventually you can take this off, and then it's like you can sticks where you can I can do that. Breathe fire, easy. I'm sure I could learn how to swallow swords, but I just am not into that. Tame lion, easy. Haven't done it, but not afraid of it. Anything like tightrope, no thank you. Let me just say, I can juggle and do all the stuff that clowns, but I'm not putting on clown stuff. It is a little creepy. Door opens and my clown jumps out. I'm like, ah, happy birthday. Hello, adventure. So you know what? We live in a noisy world sometimes. And one of the problems is how many times the notifications go up on our phone. And it's like I'm getting a notification and it's like, oh, hey, Jarnock, I need to get your attention to let you know something that has nothing to do with you. And it can drive you crazy, like all these notifications. And I'm like, wait, isn't this supposed to help me be more thoughtful? But it's not helping me be more thoughtful. It's distracting and it just doesn't work. If you feel that way, if you just get way too many notifications that have nothing to do with you and you just want to figure out a way to make them work for you, then you are going to love this episode. So let me notify you on how to not get notified. So I want you to think this idea of you tag somebody. Now you can tag them in the photo, or you can actually just tag them in your post. It basically creates a direct link to that person so that if somebody was looking at a photo, they can go, oh, who is that? And then tag it. It goes to my Facebook profile there. What will happen is when he tags me in the photo, it notifies me of that. So it will show up in my notifications. So it says Jeremiah Lloyd added a photo of you. To add this to your timeline, go to timeline review. So one of the first things there to understand is I have changed my privacy settings so that I have to approve those photos. So if you remember back to those episodes, we go into our privacy shortcuts, or we can go into our settings and change that there. So you can review that episode, but I'm going to, again, go that he added me to that photo. So I have to approve this photo. So let's see what he did. Oh, there is a picture of me at MegaCon with the Chewbacca bathrobe, which is an awesome bathrobe. I can click on this picture here. Again, we're not going to focus just on the buttons and where they are. It might be in a different place for you, but I'm going to go always, one big secret for you is that if you want to have a competitive advantage on social media, the whole 3 dot or the gear, depending on what social media, click on it and be curious because it has a lot of settings for you. A couple things I can do right from here is say, you know what? I want to save this photo. I want to make it my profile. I want to share it, send it in Messenger. Or what I can do is I can remove the tag. So what happens sometimes is I see people, they put a post out there and then they tag 47 other people. Well, you know what? That's not thoughtful. So if Jeremiah had a photo here and it was, hey, come see, here's tickets to my band playing, and he tagged a couple of his friends, like, yeah, okay, that's thoughtful. But if he's using it like just to always let me know everything that he ever posts, what's going to happen is I'm going to say, you know what, remove that tag. I don't want that in there. Even worse, what could happen is to say, hey, I don't like that photo. That is going to hide it. And what it's going to do is it's actually going to give, when we talked about the Facebook algorithm, it is going to give him not negative points with me, but it is actually going to reduce his entire kind of that scoring system that we talked about. Because what Facebook is starting to worry about is you're not reporting this photo, but you are saying, hey, hide it. I don't like it. I'm going to show a little less of him to everybody. So if you're not careful and you start to over tag a bunch of people and they say, you know what, I don't like this, that could hurt there. So again, I don't mind this one. So I'm going to say add it to the timeline. Now we'll actually go to my timeline here. So this makes him happy. Tracy also thinks that's awesome. I can like it. So when I like it, what I'm basically doing is now I'm giving it more points so that other people who have interacted with me or Jeremiah, they're more likely to see it. And then what I can do is I also could leave a comment. And so if I left a comment to it, oh no, you just didn't. I hit post. Now it actually is going to show up more. So if I really cared about it, which I actually think is hilarious, but if I was like, I really didn't want that photo, by me saying, hey, you shouldn't have put that up there, it actually will show that photo more, right? What I want to show you here though is this button here, like sometimes it's grayed out, that little down arrow, that toggle button. Again, same options. I want to remove the tag, I don't like this post, or turn off notifications. What I could say is, I don't want to be seen in this, so just remove my tag because I don't want people to be able to click on me. I don't want it to show up on my timeline. Or what I can say is, I don't like this post. That's gonna even be worse, so that if I say that, what it will do is it's going to actually allow me to have the reporting system on here. So I'm actually gonna cancel it and not go through that, but it's going to say, help us understand what's happening. It's annoying or not interesting. I'm in this photo and I don't like it. I think it shouldn't be on Facebook, it's spam. If it's just, it's annoying and not interesting, I'm in the photo and I don't like it, I don't think it should be on Facebook, or it's spam, any one of those is going to not be good for Jeremiah's overall score if he starts getting too many of those things. So depending on what you're posting, and a lot of people, and this is anonymous, so he can't see who that is, that shows you, if I don't like this post, this is where I'm saying it's spam or what that is. Now, this helps it as a community. What's nice about a social network is the community is reporting these things. The other thing I wanted to show you on here is turn off notifications. I will do this sometimes if, let's say there's something really popular. I think that this is a great post, but if 57 other people are all gonna leave comments, I don't want my phone to go off every time. If I just say, hey, turn off the notifications, then that means if somebody else leaves a comment, then I'm not gonna get a notification on that. Now, if somebody leaves a comment and tags me in it, then I would get that notification. But I can also turn on notifications for that post as well. Pretty simple, but what happens is a lot of people don't realize it's even there. I'm gonna show you even something cool here. So take this photo here. I don't even have to be tagged in it. I can do some of those same things of saying I don't like this post, and that's when those would come up again. So it's not even just your posts, it can be anybody's posts. So let me show you what happens if it is not a picture. So he's saying, so this adventure has been pretty rad, right? Now I didn't have to approve that because he did not tag me in it. You see, he wrote a message to me. Now, if he edited that post and had tagged me in it, then again, you get different options there, but it says that he posted on my timeline. So I'm gonna go to that, and this is now my two options. Again, it's not about, hey, I'm getting notifications or not, but it's, I don't like this post, or hide it from my timeline. So if I didn't want this to show up on that timeline, I could do that there. Or I can escalate it and say, I don't like that altogether. Or not just like, I want you to obliterate it and delete it altogether there. So again, another just layer of things on Facebook that once you understand, you can customize it and make it work for you, because it's there to support and fuel your adventure, not take away your time and distract you. So once I understood how Facebook notifications work, I was like, this is so much better. This is gonna allow me to be a lot more thoughtful. So there you have it. Let notifications work for you and not the other way around, because you need to focus on your adventure, and your adventure begins right now.